Hi and welcome to ThePrint. My name is Karanjit Kaur and I'm a writer and an editor. Let's talk today about a dangerous trend of YouTube videos that further harmful stereotypes about Northeast India. Racism against Northeast Indians used to be casual entertainment for bigots. But the budding stars of the attention economy have realized that prejudice is profitable in the cash for views model. A special kind of entrepreneurial spirit is egging young men to look at Northeast India as the motherlode of content, waiting to be strip-mined for YouTube popularity. And the algorithm rewards this vision handsomely. Bhawarlal Bishnoi, a former math teacher from Jodhpur, Rajasthan, understands this well. His YouTube channel, Yatra Guruji, has 6.8 lakh subscribers who follow the exploits of the one-man stereotype factory. Bishnoi, in a recent video about his travels through Nagaland, claimed, "I find it difficult to differentiate between faces in Nagaland because almost all of them look the same." If you felt offended by that, please know that this might be one of the least disrespectful things he has to say about the northeastern state. Bishnoi is currently in the eye of the storm for his views and commentary. But his MO taps into the northeastern boilerplate that most mainland Indians subscribe to. Several thumbnails on Bishnoi's videos objectify tribal women, while the videos deliver every conceivable racial idea about Northeast India. Sexually liberal women with agency presented as spectacle? Check. Culinary culture that includes dog meat and insects designed to trigger revulsion? Check. Narratives of drugs, squalor, and trafficking? Triple check. The accompanying titles provide the expected misogynistic flourishes, like शादी को तरस रही पटरियों पर जवानियां and जवान लड़कियां नहीं पहनती कपड़े. It gets progressively worse. Walking through a Nagaland wet market, Bishnoi gestures at local produce and tells his audience, "दोस्तों, आपको यहाँ चाइना दिख जाएगा." That one comment encapsulates the entirety of Northeastern discourse in some circles. Complete ignorance presented as cultural insight, delivered as a joke to an audience hungry for confirmation of their biases. As expected, there was a backlash from Northeastern viewers and creators. It forced Bishnoi to issue a 6-minute apology, which also tanked. A YouTuber with a channel named Mr. Yim Kong said in his video that the apology was not sufficient because mainlanders anyway assume the worst about people from the Northeast and their food. Still, apologies are part of a monetization strategy. Because a few days ago, Bishnoi uploaded another video traveling aboard the Kamakhya Jodhpur Express. It featured a semi-naked woman on the thumbnail. In the video are sleeping women unaware of Bishnoi shooting them. The Patri Pe Jawani theme continues in Delhi and Mewar. Bishnoi is hardly the only offender. Pranshu Sahu launched his channel Bagpacker Pranshu in June 2022. But in 3 years, he has learned to extract content from Northeast India's otherness. His recent video is titled "Full Day Night Enjoying with Arunachal Girl" and "Arunachal Girls Abused Me." It shows him hitchhiking on an Arunachali woman's scooter, and it is edited to sexualize her normal interactions with him. His travels through Kumbh, Shillong, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, and Kargil follow a familiar script. Approach locals feigning innocence, extract favors, and then edit the footage to conform to a titillating storyline. Another example is the Tall Trotter. He has 5.15 lakh subscribers and was similarly under fire recently. His AI-generated thumbnail on a video titled "How Christianity Has Changed Nagaland" depicts a man surrounded by human skulls, in line with colonial-era headhunter stereotypes about the state. Another video promises salaciousness and is titled "Naga Girl Took Me to Her Village" and older content labels Nagaland the smuggling border of India. And the same formula is applied in the YouTuber's international portfolio. Most of his videos from Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, and Rwanda feature women from each country supposedly asking him to marry them. Now, travel was meant to broaden people's perspectives, but that lesson has entirely bypassed these creators. Why bother with depth or understanding when the route to viral success runs through thumbnails fetishizing women and titles that entice viewers with the prospect of cultural boundary crossing? In a book titled "Northeast Migrants in Delhi, Race, Refuge and Retail" from 2012, Duncan McDuray writes about the 4 categories of stereotypes that people from the Northeast are subjected to. These are backward and exotic, anti-national, anti-assimilationist, and loose and immoral. Here's a quote from the book. Through their physical appearance, Northeast migrants are not simply viewed as others, but their otherness is also associated with the ways the Northeast frontier is understood and misunderstood socially and politically in the Indian mainstream. In the course of a single journey across Delhi in a bus, a Northeast migrant may be judged as immoral and sexually promiscuous, a backward subject from the misty jungle, an anti-national rebel, a Chinese national, and a privileged elite benefiting from government reservations. But these YouTubers are simply the latest iteration of a racism so normalized that it erupts predictably whenever Northeast India enters national headlines. The recent murder of Raja Raghuvanshi in Meghalaya was the perfect illustration of how the state, which had no part to play in the conspiracy, was up for vilification. Raghuvanshi, a businessman from Indore, was allegedly killed by his wife and accomplices during their honeymoon. What should have remained a criminal investigation quickly transformed into an indictment of an entire region. Before the conspiracy came to light, social media exploded with posts that plumbed the depths of mainland prejudice. One tweet read, "Northeast is full of ooga booga junglis, never visit there." Another declared, "Northeast tribals are savages, only eliminating is the solution." One went so far as to misdiagnose racism with, "That's why Northeast also faces discrimination in other parts of India. Many gangs are active in the Northeast state who kill people for money." The commentary ranged from calling the Northeastern people cannibals and human traffickers. Not to be left behind, national media branded the state crime-prone hills. Karma Paljor, founder of East Mojo, had then written in an op-ed, "When is a crime just a law and order situation? The lives of tourists are always valued more than those of locals. And nowhere is this more evident than in Northeast India. In this case, the Sora locals were not only accused, but convicted by the national media even before the bodies had been found." Paljor said that it didn't matter that Sora locals and police worked day and night to locate the bodies. Racism is not just discrimination against someone based on their color or features. It is also the dismissal of their narratives. When locals pleaded innocence, it was met with cynicism rather than compassion. What hope do regular people have when mainland Indians are unafraid of ridiculing politicians? In 2021, Paras Singh, a YouTuber with a significant following, called Arunachal Pradesh MLA Ninong Ering non-Indian and claimed the state was part of China. Similarly, YouTuber Elvish Yadav mocked actor and Bigg Boss Season 18 contestant Chum Darang's name and ethnicity during a podcast. It required intervention from the National Commission for Women to get even a grudging acknowledgement of wrongdoing. The attention economy has solved racism's problem of how to make hatred profitable at scale. An investigation by the nonprofit Mozilla found that 71% of problematic videos were suggested by YouTube itself. We saw this play out during the horrific riots in Manipur, when existing tensions were weaponized by social media, forcing the government to shut down internet services entirely. Meanwhile, the MP Bez Barua Committee's recommendations gather dust in government files. The committee was formed after 19-year-old Nido Tanya from Arunachal Pradesh was beaten to death in Delhi in 2014. The group had proposed anti-racism laws, specialized police units, and educational reforms. Instead, we are now served racist, dehumanizing content faster than ever. Northeast Indians, othered in plenty of ways over the years, are now baits for engagement farming. YouTube creators have a word for this, and that word is growth.